I'll make an example out of anybody. Hang on.
Are you so?
You want to?
Wow.
Because I have that right to test anybody that walks into court, and I feel like with your behavior, I need to do that. So I need you to sit there. Your bond can be raised just for being disrespectful in court. So my suggestion is you don't say another word until we get the drug test, and then we'll see what we can.
A tense courtroom moment unfolded when Judge West confronted defendant Britney Davis over repeated violations of her bond conditions. What began as a routine hearing quickly turned serious when the judge realized Davis had failed to follow clear court orders and had tested positive for illegal substances. Her attitude and lack of preparation immediately caught the court's attention.
It's kind of expensive, but really expensive. I'm not even working right now. But I went through.
Who'd you talk to?
The legal aid. I put in an application for legal aid.
Okay.
It's a place that help you get a lawyer. But they say it could take 6 months to a year, so.
Okay, so did you talk to any other lawyers like I told you to?
The first 3 that I talked to, wow. I talked to like probably 8 of them. But the lowest there goes like $2,000 to start off.
Do you have the names of the lawyers that I asked you that you talked to?
You asked me that last time. I was on.
Right, and then I reset you to talk to them more or get someone hired. So
I talked to Brenshaw. I can't remember their name. Brenshaw? There's one that's brothers.
Why wouldn't you write that down and bring it?
I wasn't expecting that I had to.
So it looks like you weren't what?
I wasn't expecting that I had to.
So if you're okay. If I tell you to go talk to some lawyers and bring me the names of the lawyers you've talked to, and you don't think you can remember them, then I would think just common sense would tell you to write them down so that you could tell me that you did what I ordered you to do so that you wouldn't go back to jail. So in the meantime, also, you need to try to hire a lawyer. And so your reset, right?
I did do what you ordered me to do.
Okay. So I ordered you to bring back the names as well, not just talk to them, but bring back who you talked to so that I know who you talked to and that you're doing what I asked you to do, right? Right.
The cheapest ones that I've given you the last time I was here is the main ones that I was looking into.
Okay. But when you left last time, I gave you specific instructions.
Okay.
Right?
Right.
Okay. So are you wearing your drug patch?
Yes, ma'am.
So it looks like back on.
Flashback.
Ms. Davis, when's the last time you smoked marijuana?
Probably like 2 weeks ago.
Okay, so here's what I'm going to do, Ms. Davis. A couple of things. One, I'm going to reset your case for 2 weeks instead of 30 days. I'm going to order that you wear a drug patch. You have 24 hours to go get a drug patch on. Your bondsman can tell you where to get that. So between today and tomorrow, you got to have a drug patch on your arm. So you tested positive since you've had that drug patch on for methamphetamine.
What is that? Yep.
What does that mean?
I don't. But with the patch?
Mm-hmm. Looks like you tested positive for methamphetamine, and cocaine. Hold on. Let me print it out so I can read it better.
During the hearing, Davis admitted she had not hired a lawyer and couldn't even remember the names of attorneys the judge previously instructed her to contact. Things got worse when the results from her drug patch showed positive tests for methamphetamine and cocaine, directly violating the conditions of her bond. When the judge questioned her, Davis responded casually and even admitted she might still have drugs in her system if tested that day. Her responses and behavior in court frustrated the judge, who emphasized that ignoring court orders and showing disrespect would only make the situation worse.
So last time you were in here, you had an issue because you had showed up with your drug patch in your hand, so they couldn't test it. So I tested you in court, and then I made you get the drug patch put on again and told you to keep it on. And then the drug patch that was put on January 25th
but I am ordering that you have the drug patch. If I don't have proof that you have the drug patch, by tomorrow, there will be a warrant for your arrest. If I get a result from the drug patch, again, and it's higher or the same, there will be a warrant for your arrest. You cannot use any illegal substance. In addition to that, a condition of your bond is that you're not allowed to use any form, legal or not, of THC. So there's no trying to go get something that's going to still test positive, but it's legal in Delta 8 or 9 or all the things that whatever's out there. So you can't use anything that's going to test positive for it. You understand? You understand what I'm saying? I need you to answer yes or no so it's on the record.
Yes.
Thank you. So in the meantime, also, you need to try to hire a lawyer. And so your reset between now and 2 weeks, it's not a very long one, but I want to make sure you start attempting to hire a lawyer. If you get someone hired before the next court date, bring the reset notice that you get today to that lawyer and they'll tell you what to do, okay?
Yes.
If you're unable to hire a lawyer before the next court date, then I'm ordering you to visit with at least 3 lawyers. They all charge different amounts, you have different payment plans. Bring me back the names of the lawyers you've talked to so I know you're trying, and then we'll discuss your options. Also, when you come back, please bring me proof of your visit with your doctor this afternoon, okay?
Which was the day before that court date. So you had one on, you had taken it in, you put it on, tested positive for methamphetamine and cocaine. Have a seat in the jury box. I'm going to have you tested this morning, and then I'll decide what to do. Actually, come on, ma'am. Come on back up here. I know what I'm going to do. So, Ms. Davis, obviously it is a violation of your bond conditions to use any illegal substances, right? And so you tested positive for cocaine and methamphetamine on that drug patch, in addition to, in the past, not having it on correctly.
I'll have my lawyer do it.
Okay, well, that's 2 very different things.
Yeah, I'm everywhere with it right now.
What?
I'm everywhere with it right now.
Are you? So if so if I test you today, you can have anything in your system?
Of course.
Have a seat in the jury box. Yeah. Happy New Year.
And you didn't do what I asked you to do or ordered you to do also here. So I'm going to raise your bond at this time for those violations to $100,000. You will keep your court-appointed attorney while you're in custody. They'll be out to see you, and we'll just see what we do with your case at that point. You can go back with the bailiff.
Wow.
Ma'am, come on back in.
Oh, you want an example out of it? Let's see.
I'll make an example out of anybody. Hang on. You want to stand here?
You don't want.
You want to stand here and be disrespectful?
No,
I will make an example.
Understand my situation, like
I don't care what your
I'm not
situation.
making no excuses.
Okay.
I take accountability.
Right. So you tested positive for methamphetamine and cocaine.
I don't know how to patch work, ma'am. I haven't been doing any drugs.
Well, you did something.
I don't know if that's like the patch pick up sweat. I don't know if that's like after the process or what, but I haven't been doing anything.
All right. Go back with the bailiff.
With multiple violations and an increasingly confrontational attitude, Judge West decided to take firm action. The judge raised Davis's bond to $100,000, warning that the court would not tolerate disrespect or continued violations. The ruling served as a clear message that accountability and respect for the court are non-negotiable, and that ignoring orders can quickly turn a difficult case into a far more serious situation.